We are back with Dr. Mohammed. He's a thoracic medical oncologist with Cone Health Cancer Center and an expert in the lung cancer field. So we have been talking about how people can get lung cancer. What about someone who quit smoking years ago? How concerned should they be?
They definitely should be concerned. You never come to the baseline like somebody who never smoked. It may take more than 20 years of quitting smoking to come close to the baseline for somebody who never smoked. So these people are still at very high risk to develop lung cancer.
All right, let's talk about then the screening for lung cancer. If you are a former smoker or you're a current smoker, and that screening that you need to talk to your provider about.
The good thing we have now screening tests for lung cancer that were not available several years ago, and the guideline actually become more flexible with us. So anyone who smoked more than 20 back year history, 20 or more 20 back year history of smoking, one bag for 20 years, two bags for 10 years, you can make the calculation. Somebody who quit smoking, it doesn't matter now the duration, we used to limit it to 15 years. But if you quit smoking 25 years ago, you're still eligible to be screened. And anyone who had that criteria over the age of 50 to 80 are included in these screening criteria.
Yeah, and if you noticed yourself in any of those screening criteria, you don't want to wait till you have symptoms to get that screening. Let's talk about the importance of early detection.
Yes, and that's exactly what you're talking about, Tanya, because the early detection of lung cancer through the screening program, we catch people in early stage lung cancer that can be surgically resected or treated local rather than having them in stage 4 when the treatment is only palliative. So that's very important to screen anyone with the criteria I mentioned, age 50 to 80, smoking 20 back year history, regardless when you quit smoking, even if you quit 25, 30 years ago, you're still eligible to get screened. These people should screened annually to catch them early and had surgery.
All right, and some folks may be just joining us right now. Maybe they didn't see the story that we told about a local man who had never smoked before and who has lung cancer. For people thinking, I don't need to worry about lung cancer because I didn't smoke, you would say what?
No, if you have if you have lungs, you are at risk for lung cancer. All of us at risk for lung cancer. I just mentioned to you, I have very young population of people that diagnosed with lung cancer. Unfortunately, it does not discriminate against age or race or smoking history. If you have lung, you can get lung cancer.
All right, and final thoughts on this, and maybe you touch back on the whole radon gas and how people need to test in their homes.
Yes, absolutely. You should test your home regularly for radon gas exposure because that's the second most common cause of lung cancer in general and the most leading cause of death among non-smokers who get diagnosed with lung cancer. And again, as we mentioned, if you have lung, you're still at risk for lung cancer regardless of smoking history or age.
All right, Dr. Mohammed, thank you so much for your time and your expertise. If you missed any of this, you want to pass it along to a family member or a loved one, it's going to be in the To Your Wellbeing section of our website. Right now, we're going to take a quick break and take a look at that forecast.